I gotta work on my list for
No,
these
yeah.
qualifiers, but it's so hard to debate card choices.
Yeah, it'll be like that.
Well, because I'm like trying to, I just don't know what list I want to play right now. Because like I'm 90% sure I want to play the Drytron deck because that deck is just good.
Well, that's the issue of the format. You vote for one side, you lose harder on the other side,
Right.
and there's just
So like
not a
it's
single
either,
deck that's good enough to cover both.
yup, that's very true. So like my conundrum right now is because I really like the Megalith cards. I understand why they're not necessary, but I do really like them.
Mm-hmm.
But uh then there's like I kind of want to try the Herald build, but then I made a hybrid of both lists, and I don't know if it's too cloggy or not. And it's like
Who knows?
I don't know, it's just gonna be annoying. Because if you didn't know, I am not a great deck builder. So we're just
Well,
going with it and see what happens.
well, I am. You can come to my stream asking some advice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am on a stream like that. All right, why not? If I'm here, I'm here.
Although the fact is, I also haven't done any deck building for a while. That's true.
I mean, but the thing is, it's not that hard to figure it out. Like,
I guess.
it's really simple. I'll just give you like my current list, and you can just look at it, and
You probably don't want
or
me
at least
to. Am I showing it on the stream?
you can.
Alright, cool.
It's my current list, as in the list I topped with in the
Alright,
remote
cool.
duels. So I'll
Alright.
just put it. Sir
So it's
chat, just
probably
put it
like
in. I'll put it in the.
yeah, so it's probably posted somewhere already on the internet, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, oh, it's on my YouTube channel. So yeah,
So it's that's right over there.
but I put it in the lab experiment room.
Cool. Got it.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's the list I played during remote duels, and like I would have went probably 8-1 if I literally didn't throw a match because I did something stupid, but it's fine. But
What's really the difference between yours and Jesse's? Like,
so it's the end board. So
yeah.
if I open like Nova, another Drytron name, and Ben 10 access, I can end on Appaloosa, full, and Dweller, and then the full gets you into the Bethor, which is the pop like 2 to 4.
Yeah, I got popped by that. Good job, Laundry.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot that like the Megalith
Do you
cards actually mattered.
do you know the hidden effect? He popped two cards with two Link monster in the graveyard. There was no Rich Oak as Block Dragon.
Oh god, yes. Let's go. But yeah, I mean like the board just kind of like does enough, and it still lets you have like enough resources. The only problem with like the Vanity's ruler that I don't like as much is like it. So like Jesse's end board is like the Herald Link and then Vanity's ruler,
Hmm.
which if you aren't able to set up your hand well enough, or you get like hand trap at a certain point,
Hmm.
it's especially with all the Elblick presence. I feel very wary about just leaving a Vanity's ruler on board, and everyone's trying to play like Droplet again. So
Well, Jesse was doing it because at that point, no one knows how it works. So no one probably like hand trapping them at the right time.
right,
That
but like the thing is, people were wary of it from the weekend before, like because the thing is, I got drolled probably at least every match I played. If
hmm.
they like, even if they didn't really know the deck, they still drolled me, and I was just like,
Well, that's probably
"Oh,
the most
this
they
is
can do
fun."
now. Well, that's probably the most they
Yeah.
can do.
Well, and I mean, there's also like a set of hand traps that are kind of determined to be like the best, but like the only thing I'm hard wanting to change in my list is change out Gamma because that card was just fucking useless.
Yeah, because you can't even use it against Droll.
Yeah, like the only reason it was there is just because of VFD, but then I was like,
Can now special
but
summon monster, except monster.
yeah,
You know what? You know what's fun in my mind? See, how did people? Well, when was Droll being played last time? That's like massive being played. It was Goki format, right? During that Nats.
well, yeah, I think that was the last time Droll was getting mained. Otherwise, like you could say Droll was getting like
Well,
heavily
sided against
sided.
like Danger Thunder time, yeah. But main is probably like
Yeah,
what the Goki
I'm
Trickster Striker time. sorta.
Yeah, I think it would have been around Goki time
And fun
for
fact:
sure.
do you remember how people deal with Droll at that moment?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, I might be crazy, but what if you go normal summon a dolphin, pitch like a Drytron?
Oh
That
yeah, no, people have brought that up, but the thing is that gets iffy with that is there's not much to do with the dolphin because like it doesn't really like do much. It
it's
kind of
a
just sits there.
water warrior, right? It doesn't do
Yeah, it really doesn't do anything for the deck because
anything.
no, the way I combos, I normally need my normal summon unless I like
Wait,
open or just do a
wait a
different play. But
second.
like,
No, I'm thinking about something. Artemis says spellcaster, right?
yeah,
But wait, whatever. But you can. Well, you most likely making a link cripple later. You can just turn a dolphin into what Almirage and then Almirage link cripple into carrier because they both
yeah, and I
cybers.
guess in this list, like, there's a couple cards I can take out because I was planning on taking out the Tornado Dragon. But like the
Mm,
Almir, oh yeah, the Almirage will let me go into. Okay,
yeah, because
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Almirage, you can dolphin into Almirage and Almirage link cripple. That's a carrier.
Yep,
So
yeah,
it
okay.
seems like you can. It's not complete death standing there.
Yeah, it was either like so I had like one of three options I was thinking. So I was thinking about either playing Tactics, some other hand trap, or like I don't know.
Tactic, you just simplify game stay at that moment, so it really not guarantee you doing well every time because you can't draw.
Right,
The only choice you have is look at your hand.
right. But the thing is, if I can
Dolphins
get
just do
like
the same
a
thing, right?
yeah, and then I don't get drolled.
Yeah.
But
Well, if they have two draws, then well, as long as you know there's draw there, even there's two draw, you know like what's the most important thing you need to search. Also, pitching a
right,
Drytron just like a free calls, right?
correct, because they all
Yeah.
activate engrave. The only
Yeah.
problem is if they have like a Bell or Skullmeister or something, it gets
No,
really iffy there because those are super popular.
it hits Bell, but doesn't hit Skullmeister.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, like that. I'm saying like when you activate a Drytron engrave, you just
Yeah.
get open up to more hand traps. It's the only reason why it's not the greatest just to activate them from grave, but like typically you have to.
Let me see. Let me read Nova. You can now special. Ah, so you just Nova out a Drytron, no more Dolphin. That seems like kill everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It just wouldn't kill Nib, but like
Well, I mean, you can kill everything.
yeah,
You also don't
which is
kill
fine.
Lancia because they just chain him.
I mean, I don't care about
Yeah, you probably
Lancia.
don't even
Literally
care.
does nothing to this deck.
Oh,
Like
that's good.
actually,
That's good.
Lancia helps me.
Yeah, that's good. So all you need to do is just like throwing three dolphins and Nova plus dolphins, like because normal some dolphin bypass all the limits on the Drytrons. So does Nova.
Yeah,
And
yeah. So it's definitely an option because like
yeah, I don't I like
otherwise,
you probably don't want to run Rhoda because then you're under draws anyway. So it's just raw three dolphins.
yeah.
That's how Goki deal with it before. The difference that they have is sold, so they can't even summon dolphin. But
Hmm. Well, like what I was
mhm,
thinking too is since I'm taking out the gamma package, like let's say whatever three cards I put in there, it's gonna be three cards. But
mhm.
I was trying to also fit in some root for Lancia just because now I need a little bit more for like the virtual deck. I was debating if cutting a lightning storm was worth it enough or not, so I can do like 2/2, just to have like it not be an awkward just random one of Lancia sitting there if it mattered enough.
Maybe.
Otherwise, I think that's the only like hard thing I need to consider
Honestly,
for that.
honestly, until now, I still don't know what's the best way against virtual because the only thing I can think is gamma. But besides that, I don't.
Yeah, and it's just the problem is Gamma just isn't like
Yeah, it's not
good.
working for
Like,
you.
well, it's so awkward in this deck because like
Mhm.
if I open Gamma, I just have to Gamma like a random virtual world card. So it's weird because you can easily Gamma the wrong thing and it could just be too late otherwise.
Well, yeah, you can because you cannot save gamma.
You know,
I guess for you, it just what take out gammas and what Lancia Nibiru.
Yeah, so it'd be Lancey and Nibiru is what I put in against them. I still have Ash in the main deck.
Yeah.
If I play this list. I don't know. I really like Ash right now too.
Yeah,
I think
Ash is definitely good.
super. Yeah, that was the best one of the
Mhm.
best cards in my main deck. That was
Yeah.
really nice. So yeah, that's all I can think of at least for what it needs to be changed. If I play this list,
See,
I don't know.
if I'm going to play anything, I might just be a meme and play Monarch because you can Stormforce everything. Hey, you have a Vanity's Ruler? Bet. Thanks for the tribute summon.
I mean, if it works, it works. Then sure.
What are you gonna do if I just Stormforce tribute Vanity's Ruler for my Erebus?
I'll probably cry, but
Yeah.
I'm not normally summoning Vanny's ruler unless you hand trap me to oblivion. Because the only reason Vanny's ruler is in my list is just as a backup plan in case things
Looks
go
like
south.
it. Looks like.
Yeah, and it's nice to have around it. Especially if you get to a simplified game state, I really like the Vanny's ruler.
Mm-hmm.
I got it to a point where I summoned Vanny's ruler, and then he's had a Millseek engrave, and then he summoned another Millseek, and he's battle phase. I'm call by, and he's I have protocol up, and I'm nah, don't matter, dog. It was hilarious.
Can't really think of anything else, honestly. Because the limitation of nothing, you can't special summon anything that can be normal summon. It's kind of huge.
Correct.
Don't
right.
It close a lot of choices for you.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so weird because I wish I could play Gamma. Gamma's just a good card, but it's just it it gets so awkward.
Where the driver just gets worse.
Oh yeah, if driver literally just
You
could
rather
be
the
summoned,
driver
it's fine.
you rather just the driver be a psychic soldier that cannot even be normal summoned. That's still better than this.
Right. Wait, hold up. I want to check something.
Yeah,
I'm
you
assuming
rather
I'm
driver just be psychic effect. This card cannot be normal summoned. That's it.
Yeah,
That's still better
I
than
was checking. I was checking to see if that one the second
not
Cyframe level 6 could be normal summoned, but it can.
It's also only driver if it's on the field or graveyard.
I thought it was also if it was in hand.
Or
okay. Yeah, the hand is
maybe
right
also
here.
hand. Yeah, definitely not in the deck.
I mean, but here's the thing: if it makes it so I can do it on their turn, it's almost worth considering, but it's still not worth considering because it literally does nothing.
Yeah,
it's okay though. We'll live without Gamma, maybe.
Yeah, it's not like you can play exchange either, huh?
Oh, stop. I think I will survive without exchange.
This does look like
Maybe,
a good deck with exchange because you can just throw away everything.
Yeah.
You have emergency Nova and prep, and you don't really care about giving up anything.
It just depends because if I open some of the one-ofs, it's not stellar to give it to them, but I can if I need to.
Actually, also your ending board is not an auto win. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Yeah, I mean I understand the end board's not an auto win either, and it's not Vanny's ruler is also at the same time, but it because there's always follow-up plays too, which is really nice for it. So it's a lot like how the Extravagant Spiral deck played back in back then, which is why I kind of like it.